Ex-NFL football player and ex-ESPN commentator Marcellus Wiley was arrested on July 4th in Orlando, Florida for domestic battery allegations and allegedly threatened to kill his wife. Hello, world and universe. Welcome to the Trevor Donald Experience, Manifest Your Truth. And this channel is an organic amalgamation for searching, seeking, and finding the truth in this chaotic, confusing, and disruptive world we live in today. So let's get into the story. The arrest was on July 4th, 2026. Marcellus Wiley was arrested in Orlando, Florida after deputies responded to the World Center Marriott around 4:47 p.m. for a domestic battery call. According to the arrest report, his wife, Anna Marie, told deputies she wanted him removed from the hotel room because she feared for her life from him. She allegedly said he threatened to kill her, and the morning before, he had intentionally poked her in the cheek while she sat on a bed in an unwanted touch she said was meant to cause harm. So their 7-year-old daughter was present and told deputies she heard arguing but didn't see any physical contact. Marcellus denied any altercation and showed police text messages between the two that appeared cordial. But police found the wife's sworn statement established probable cause, and he was booked in on a misdemeanor domestic battery and held without bond that day. The family, including their other children, were in Orlando for a basketball tournament. And for those who don't know who Marcellus Wiley is, he's from the Los Angeles area. He went to Columbia University, which is an Ivy League school in New York City. He's a very smart guy. He played for the Buffalo Bills. He played in the NFL for about 10 years. Played for the Buffalo Bills, the San Diego Chargers, the Dallas Cowboys for a year. And his wife, Anna Marie, is a nurse anesthetist. So you got to be smart to do that. She's putting people to sleep and working with anesthesiologists. And she was a member of the 13th season of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now, I can tell you right away, I think people that watch those Real Housewives shows of Atlanta, New Jersey, any of those, I think that is the stupidest programming outside of the life of the Kardashians and the biggest waste of time on the planet, just to even watch it and support it, let alone be a member. I would completely be against my spouse joining the Real Housewives of any of these cities. And if you look at the history of the Real Housewives shows, many of those folks started out married and ended up divorced. You talk about a real disease, a systemic disease, a systemic negativity. Those Real Housewives shows are terrible. I know Marcellus Wiley couldn't tell his wife what to do, but I would have suggested not to be on any of those shows. So the divorce. In the aftermath, Anna Marie Wiley, known from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, filed for divorce, sought a restraining order keeping him 100 yards away, and accused him of the R word. Her court filings alleges a continuing and escalating pattern of physical violence, essay abuse, verbal and emotional abuse, financial control, and intimidation. That's what she put in the court documents for the divorce. It sounds like that she was planning this for a while, including claims that he threw a Coca-Cola bottle at her head while she was 9 months pregnant. And she also said that he R'd her in 2012 and punched her at another point. Marcellus Wiley has denied the allegations without addressing specifics. I can tell you right away, getting married is the easy part. Getting divorced, if you have assets and you have some wealth and assets, is the hard part. Marriage is definitely a business contract. When you get married, you don't go into it thinking it's a business, but you realize it is a business when you're getting a divorce. And if you have substantial assets, that person that you married, male or female, when you're looking across at them in divorce court, the stories that they will tell will give you the appearance that you don't even know who that person was that you were married to. So things and dynamics change. Marriage is most definitely a business and a financial contract and institution. And in America, there's over a 50% divorce rate. So in today's time, the new millenniums, a lot of them don't want to get married. They're living together. I can't blame them or shame them. It's an individual conscious decision that one has to make. But I can tell you, you go into it together as a partnership, and when you leave and get divorced, you leave as two separate entities on their own. But Marcellus Wiley this is not the first time he's had some of these negative allegations against him that dealing with women. So the wider context, this came amid separate unrelated litigation starting in November 2023, where multiple women, including a Columbia University classmate, sued Marcellus Wiley, alleging essay assault or the R word, dating back to his time as a Columbia University football player in the mid-1990s, with 4 more accusers, including a former ESPN production assistant, coming forward in April 2026. Marcellus has denied all of it, calling it assassination by accusation. These are all allegations from court filings and police reports. So there's been some other rumblings about Marcellus and his interaction with some of these women. And it's been several of these football players that have been ex-commentators that have had SX misconduct allegations. Marshall Falk had it several years ago. You had the big story on Shannon Sharp, who was involved with a 20-something-year-old, what do they call it? He met her at a gym. She was in her 20s. He's in his 50s, white female. She was an OnlyFans model, and she had purported or reported SX misconduct against Shannon Sharp. And allegedly he settled with her out of court for over $20 million, and he ended up losing at least a $100 million contract for his social media podcast. This was within the last year for those who are not aware of it. So you've had several athletes that have had some, especially football players, ex-commentators that have had some swirling allegations that ended up getting them off the airwaves. And even Warren Sapp had some previous misconduct allegations against him. So it's been a few football players that have gotten into some hot water. But this whole Marcellus Wiley thing is shocking. He does have his own podcast that's on YouTube and social media that's doing real well. He had been a commentator for over 10 years on ESPN and then left and then started his own podcast. But tell me what you think of these allegations. You got a wife that's a nurse anesthetist. They have 3 biological children together. Marcellus has 1 extra one from someone else. So they have 4 children. And she is coming up with these torrid allegations against Marcellus Wiley. And he's saying that all of these lies, there's no ties to him. And all of this stuff will come out in court. It's unfortunate, being a public figure, that his personal life has to be broadcast across our airwaves. And yes, I am mentioning it just to bring you the awareness of what's going on around the world. We live in a crazy, chaotic, and disruptive existence here on Earth, just trying to make it. Tell me what you think of this story. This is the Trevor Donald Experience. Manifest your truth.